The following portion of Studio 512 is sponsored by Austin Telco Federal Credit Union. It is an exciting time because those tax returns are rolling in. Pamela Cotton, Vice President of Member Services at Austin Telco Federal Credit Union, is here to talk about some easy and useful ways to utilize that extra cash. Pam, always good to see you. And I think the first question is, should we be receiving a big tax return?
Great question, Rosie. And the answer really is no. If you don't get a tax return, you did it perfectly right. You don't want to give the government a 0% interest loan because they're using your money. You could have that money throughout the year yourself. So the idea is to not get a tax refund. But if you do, these are some great ways for you to utilize those tax returns. So when you get it, look at it as income. Don't look at it as a bonus, because when you think, oh, bonus, I'm going to go have some fun. But look at it as income, and then look at your financial situation. Do you have debt that you really should pay off? So look at it for that purpose.
Absolutely. Okay. Let's talk about the importance of focusing on debt, right? We really want to pay things down. How important is it to focus on the high interest debt if that's your plan?
Absolutely. That should be your top priority because you're paying a lot of money when you have high interest debt. So look at that. You want to invest in your financial health. If you get rid of debt, you're going to be financially healthy, and that's a great place for everyone to be. And then there's two strategies to choose from. Do you want to pay off your really high interest debt first? That's going to save you the most money over the long term. But the snowball effect, or paying off the small balances first, that gives you a lot of motivation because those debts are disappearing.
It cuts down the total number of debts that you have.
Exactly.
So either way is okay, right?
Either way is okay.
Okay, good to know. All right, how about investing in an emergency fund? Is that a good use of a tax return?
Again, talking about financial wellness, that's great to have because remember, things happen and all of a sudden the car broke down or something just broke at the house. So if you have that emergency fund, that keeps you from dipping into the money that you were saving for your retirement or saving for a vacation. So when you have that emergency fund, it's always something that you can reach into to take care of those little things that happen. But you also don't want to use money that you have allocated for other things. So if you're putting away for retirement or you have a car payment or bills that you have to pay, that keeps you from dipping into those funds. So that's why it's vital to have that emergency fund. But we also want you to not forget to treat yourself. So keeping in mind all the things we just talked about, take a little bit and treat yourself. It's worth it.
Out to eat dinner or something like that.
Exactly.
Sounds good to me, Pam. Thank you so much for your time.
Absolutely. Thank you.
To learn more about all of the services that Austin Telco Federal Credit Union has to offer, visit atfcu.org. The preceding portion of Studio 512 was sponsored by Austin Telco Federal Credit Union.